Today is gonna blow your mind and rock your taste buds with one of the easiest, best tasting sauces you can make ever on Cindy Certified Recipes. You guys are gonna be so totally blown away with how easy this is and how good it is. You're gonna want it on everything. And so I'm starting off just slightly warming my pan, and this is 8 ounces of unsalted butter. And I have done this with salted butter before. But if you want to use unsalted, that way you can judge how much salt you want. I kind of like the salted butter myself, but I've had people say it's a little too salty with the final product. It's just no matter what you like. And so this is on medium-low heat. And you want to slice up your butter so it melts a little quicker and more even. So we're just going to let that melt and it's going to start bubbling. And butter has a lot of moisture in it, and so you want that moisture to evaporate out. I'm going to apologize in advance. I'm got a little bit of a cold, and so my voice is a little whacked out. Now you're going to get, as it starts to bubble, you're going to get this foam that will come up, and an unsalted butter will foam less than a salted butter. And so the salted butter just makes it a little harder to see what your butter is doing down there. And so you just take a spatula and move it aside. But all of this bubbling is the moisture coming out of the butter. And I used a pretty high premium butter today. It's a very fine butter from France. And what you're looking for here is eventually the milk solids are going to come out of that. It's kind of like you're making clarified butter, and then those will settle to the bottom. At this point, I'm going to add my sage leaves, and I like them whole. I don't like to chop them up, but you're more than welcome to chop them up. I think they look prettier on the final product whole. And what you're doing is you're basically frying those little sage leaves, and you want them nice and crispy. So get them submerged down in that butter. Now you see how you're getting these little brown edges around the pan? That's your clue to pay attention, because you can burn this. You don't want to walk away. Just keep an eye on those bits at the bottom. and your leaves. You'll notice as it approaches the perfect time when it's nice and brown and almost done is the bubbling slows down considerably. The butter talks to you. You see how all those bubbles have calmed down and you're getting even more of that brown edge around the sides. And now you can see that golden butter and you can see those little brown bits in the bottom. We are almost there. So the butter has pretty much stopped what I call talking, and so I'm going to turn off the heat and just let the residual heat slow down those bubbles. And that's pretty much there. Nice crispy leaves and brown bits. And to stop the cooking, what I like to do at this point is to pour this into a bowl. And here we have our brown butter. And when that is finished cooling down, I'm just a little bit more, I'm going to take it over and we're going to put it on our pasta. These are the brown bits you're looking for in your brown butter sauce that have all that lovely flavor. And then we're going to be spooning that over the ravioli. This is your golden elixir. I've seasoned this with a teaspoon of salt, and I like to remove the sage so that it stays nice and crispy, and then add it after I've poured the butter over the ravioli. And so now I like to place my little pieces of sage. And these are delicious to eat. I like to make extra, and they're just very delicious to eat just on their own. And then if you like, you can sprinkle that with just a little bit of Parmesan. And you're ready to dive in. It's so delicious. You'll want to use brown butter on anything and everything. This sage brown butter is great with fish. You can put it on chicken or even slices of chicken, and these are mushroom ravioli. Any pasta, it's just fantastic. You're gonna love it and you're gonna wanna make it again and again. Enjoy, everybody. Full of complexity and simplicity, sage brown butter will be your new best friend at your meals. And as always, if it's time tested, top-notch ingredients, and the talk of the table, it's Cindy certified.